All right. So, do you see something flowing underneath? Yeah, how can my kids learn English in topic? Okay, and here is all of us. ចឹងជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងមានការជជែកសន្ទនាគេហៅថា online talk នៅពេលរាត្រីហើយយើងនឹងធ្វើការជជែកជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាមួយនឹងបងប្អូនបាទហើយខ្ញុំនឹងឲ្យពួកគាត់ណែនាំហើយអ្វីដែលយើងធ្វើនេះគឺក្នុងគោលបំណងដើម្បីជួយឲ្យបងប្អូនគាត់មាននៅទំនុកចិត្តក៏ដូចជាភាពក្លាហានបាទនៅក្នុងទីសាធារណៈសូមអធិស្ឋានដែរខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើការ share សិនអញ្ចឹងសូមអធិស្ឋានបន្តិចខ្ញុំនឹងចូលទៅកាន់ page អូខេនេះនៅក្នុង page រៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាមួយនឹងគ្រូវងសេរីវឌ្ឍនៈអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងចាប់ផ្ដើម live ហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹង share នៅលើ Facebook របស់ខ្ញុំ Hold on okay it's on my page okay now is in public okay អញ្ចឹងគ្នាយើងណាចង់ paste នៅ link បន្តលោកគ្រូនឹងដាក់នៅក្នុង link I will put it in your chart group chat okay you see that how can my kids learn English well okay okay ចឹង welcome back everybody to រៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាមួយលោកគ្រូវងសេរីវឌ្ឍនៈ Tonight I am with 3 handsome and beautiful children I would say but they maybe they're not children yeah. They are very smart and I better let them introduce later on but before I let them start I just wanted to tell everyone our purposes it's to help our English learners to build confidence and in public, in public speaking, and also to stay connected during this pandemic, and also to familiarize everybody to technology. We used to have a lot of physical classroom, but now it seems like technology is replacing conventional classroom. So I hope everyone become used to these methods of learning. Okay, ចឹងម្ដងទៀតជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយស្វាគមន៍កម្មកាន់ការជជែក online ជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំមានបងប្អូនដែលមកពីសាលានៅទីក្រុងភ្នំពេញហើយខ្ញុំនឹងឲ្យពួកគាត់និយាយហើយការសន្ទនាយើងនឹងមានរយៈពេល1ម៉ោងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងឲ្យពួកគាត់ណែនាំខ្លួនម្នាក់ម្ដងអូខេហើយសូមអធិស្ឋានដែរសម្រាប់កំហុសឆ្គងដែលអត់ចេតនាទាំងឡាយអូខេ All right welcome kids and it's great to be with you all at this time who can tell me what day is it today I think Bunrong I think yes Bunrong yeah so can you tell me what day is it today
Today is Wednesday.
Yes today is Wednesday and what time is it
It's
8:34 okay ឥឡូវគ្រូសួរ1ម៉ោង8:15នាទីអង់គ្លេសគេថាម៉េច Okay let me hear from Sraylin
8:15
Okay 8:15 Sraylin គេនិយាយថាម៉េច ម៉ោង8:15នាទី
8:15
8:15 Okay alright គ្នាយើងដែលឮគេនិយាយពាក្យថាធូខ្វះផាសលើហ៎ធូខ្វះផាសលើកាលពីជំនាន់លោកគ្រូរៀនពីដើមមកគេនិយាយថាធូខ្វះផាសលើធូមានន័យថាវាខ្វះឧទាហរណ៍ថាចាប់ពី45នាទីឡើងទៅគេហៅខ្វះឥឡូវឧទាហរណ៍ថាម៉ោង8:45មានន័យថាខ្វះ15នាទីទៀតម៉ោងប៉ុន្មានម៉ោង9មែនទេអញ្ចឹងគេនិយាយថា15 minutes to 9 o'clock អាហ្នឹងភាសាផ្លូវការគេថា formal ណាអូខេចុះដល់ពេលម៉ោង8:15នាទីវាលើសវិញវាលើស15នាទីវិញអញ្ចឹងគេហៅ pass អញ្ចឹងគេនិយាយនាទីមុនសិនគេនិយាយថា15 minutes past 8ឬក៏យើងហៅថា a quarter past 8 okay អញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងគឺវិធីគេនិយាយថា two quarters past លើ okay alright guys so today is Wednesday it's 8:35 p.m. and I hope everyone has eaten dinner already okay so we wanted to hear from you could you introduce yourself to our audience please let me hear from let's do a lady first let's Srilin would you like to tell us about yourself
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Lynn and I am 15 years old and I'm from Cambodian International School. And my hobby, I like when it was my free time, I like go through social media and have some playing text with my friends.
Okay, thank you. May I have Srilis? Could you tell us about yourself?
Okay. My name is Melise. I'm from Cambodian International School and I'm 13 years old. And my hobby or when I'm free time, I'm like painting and like I like to go on social media.
Okay, social media. Wow. Okay, it's your turn, Bunrong.
Hello everyone, my name is Bunrong. I'm 17. I studied at Wealthy International School. And my hobbies in my free time I like to go through social media and watch my idols on YouTube.
Okay. Wow, thank you very much for introducing yourself to us. Okay. So anybody feeling nervous right now? Or getting better?
A little bit better.
A little bit better. Okay, now back to the topic. We have an interesting topic. ចឹងលោកគ្រូរើសប្រធានបទថារបៀបដែលក្មេងៗយើងរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានយ៉ាងល្អ how Khmer kids learn English well. Okay ហើយខ្ញុំពិតជាសរសើរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមែនតើណាដែលភាសាអង់គ្លេសរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានិយាយបានល្អមែនតើ Okay អញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងបន្តជជែកគ្នាថែមទៀតអំពីរបៀបណា we are going to continue conversing with one another in English to share some tips and we want to hear from each one of you how do you learn English so well okay all right let me ask the first question to Mr. Bunrong how long have you been learning English? Could you tell us?
Sure. I have learned English for about more than 3 years.
3 years. Okay, thank you. What about Srilin?
For me, I have been learning English about 7 years. More than 7 years.
Okay, 7 years. Wow. 3 years, 7 years. What about Srilis?
For me, I have been studying English for, I think, maybe 8 years.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 years, 7 years, 8 years. Okay. Have you been to any neighboring countries? Have you been to other countries? Now you can turn your mic on. I think we can because you don't have bad background noise. So I think everyone can turn your mic on so we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just start.
Yep. So have you been to any other countries?
Well, yes, I have.
Okay. Tell us,
I
which
went
country have you been to?
I went to Singapore,
Hmm.
Malaysia,
Singapore.
Bangkok,
Wow, I haven't been there.
Zhuhai, and Thailand.
Oh, Thailand and Singapore. What about Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka? Have you been to any countries?
Mm. For me, I never been
Never
any
been.
to any country.
Okay. And
For me too, yeah, I never been
okay.
to any
Which
country.
which country would you like to go to?
For me, I want to go to America.
Okay, you want to go to America. What about
Yeah.
Sri Lanka? Which country would you
I'm
like to go
also like her. Would like to go to the United
to?
States or
United States of
America.
America. Okay, good.
Same
I
here.
have been to America once, and I went there in 2017. I was there for about 6 weeks. I really enjoyed myself very much. It's a great country, and I believe one day each one of you will have a chance to go there. Okay, but you have to study hard. All right.
Can I
Okay.
ask you something?
Sure. Bunrong, go
Which
ahead.
city, which city did you visit in US?
Well, thank you. That's a good question. Bunrong just asked me which city did I go to. I went to the first state I went to. I went to Washington D.C. I met with others, and we had about 3 days orientation. And after that, I went to Chicago. Chicago is a big city. It's in Illinois State, and then I went to Indiana. It's another state in America. And then I went to Oregon. It's another state in America. And then the last state I went to is Pennsylvania. So there are a few states that I have been to. I really thank God for this great opportunity. Did I answer your question, Mr. Bunrong?
Sure, sure.
Yes. Okay. Uh, okay. I think I also have another question that I'd like to ask you. Uh, Let me see what is the question. Oh, why do you? Okay, let me hear from Srilin first, and then the question is for everyone, but I would like to hear from Srilin first.
Okay.
Why do you have to learn English? Why English is a main requirement in most schools? Why? I'd like to hear from Srilin.
Well, I think we need to learn English because we live in an area of globalizations, and Cambodia is a part of Asian community. So English is the language that we use as a medium of communications. So they need to understand this language in order to communicate, collaborate, or even compete in the regions and on the global in the globe. Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much ខ្ញុំស្ដាប់មិនចង់តន់បើអង់គ្លេសរបស់គាត់និយាយប្រកែមែនតើ All right, let me hear from Mr. Bunrong. Bunrong, could you tell us could you tell us can you yeah, the question is to you now.
Okay. The reason why students have to learn English because English is a second language and as well as international language. English also help us to communicate with people, become a better listener, and easily to get a job in an multinational company. That's all.
Okay, thank you for communication. Okay, let me just hide this one. Sri Liz, it's your turn now.
Okay, for me, why did I think English is important? Because I think English is also included as official English language, and we can use it to speak with people around us. Yes,
Okay,
that's all.
well, thank you. Oh, did I hear how old you are yet? Did anybody tell how old
Yes,
you are?
yes, yes,
Okay,
you are.
let me ask, see if any of you remember each other. Okay, Bunrong, how old is Relin?
15.
15. Sraylin, how old is Bunrong?
He is 17 or
17.
18.
18?
17.
Got it.
17.
18. What about Sraylin? Can Bunrong and Sraylin ask how old Sraylin is? Guess, can you guess?
13.
13. Wow. Oh, what grade are you in, Sraylin? You are 13. What grade are you in?
I'm at grade 8.
Grade 8. And Sraylin?
Oh, I'm in grade 10.
So you are in grade 10. 8, 10. Okay. And Bunrong, what grade are you in?
I finished school.
Oh, wait. I thought you're in grade 12, correct?
Yes, but I finished. I only have a final exam.
Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. Bunrong almost finishes his high school. So he's going to have a big exam. When will your exam be?
Next month, on 21st and 22nd.
Let's have a general knowledge question. Okay. I have a question I'd like to ask you. How many of you have seen a crocodile before?
Me.
So you have?
Me too.
Okay. So what about Bunrong? Have you seen a crocodile before?
Me too.
Okay. You have seen a crocodile. Okay. How many eyes does a crocodile have? It's a
Two.
trick.
Crocodile have 2 eyes.
So a crocodile has 2 eyes, right? Okay. What about Sraeli? How many eyes does a crocodile have?
I think 2.
Okay, you think 2. What about Bunrong? How many eyes do you think a crocodile have?
I agree with them.
Okay, you agree, right? It's a tricky question. Okay. Yes, in general, a crocodile has 2 eyes, but in this crocodile, there's only 1 eye. Do you know why?
Yes.
Do you know why a crocodile has 1 eye? If you spell the word crocodile, C-R-O-D-Y-D, crocodile, right? There's only 1 eye, okay?
Yeah, I
So
know.
this is a tricky question, eh? Okay. Ngày some lúa. It's a funny question. Okay, mấyលោកគ្រូសួរអំពីអាយុណាអាយុ okay age. I like to know what do you want to do in the future? What would who do you want to become? You know, do you have dreams like, you know? I like to hear from Sraeli since she's the youngest in our group right now. So what is your dream, Sraeli? Who do you want to become? What do you want to do? I know you are in grade 8, right?
8? Yeah.
8, yeah. So you still have
You
more
still-
years in with your study. So have you seen anything yet? What's your, yeah, can you share to us?
Like my dream or my future, what I want to do is I want to be an America ambassador.
Oh, wow. Sounds
And I
good.
want to become a business. Yeah.
Business. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. What about Bunrong? So we jump from the bottom to the Bunrong. What about you?
Well, in the future, I want to be an engineer.
Engineer.
IT engineer.
Okay.
IT engineer.
Engineer.
Also, I will be doing some YouTube videos on YouTube.
Okay. Thank you. What about Celine?
Well, like since both of them just telling you about the dream job, for me, I want to be ambassador, like about because in the embassy they have a lot of part. So I want about a relation, yeah, about the relation between one country to another country, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Cool. big dream. Huh? All of you have good dream. Okay, keep up your dream. I believe you will achieve what you want to do. Okay. Let me ask about your hobbies. I like to hear how you learn. What do you guys what do you like to do during your free time? Anybody can share. You can put your hand up. So anybody want to go first? Okay. Wrong.
Well, for me, most of the time I like to scroll social media.
Scroll social media. Okay.
Yes, such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
Okay.
Twitter, and etc.
Okay. Thank you. With technology, social media. What about the two
Okay,
beautiful kids?
Okay, for me, yeah, seems I similar to Brother Bunrong. I like go on social media, but since this few days, I like to going on YouTube and watching like my idol video.
Okay. Srini, what about you?
Oh, yeah, my hobby or when I'm free time, I like painting, yes. Painting, and I like to watch YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Okay. Oh, okay. I have a general question I'd like to ask you again. What is the difference between a media and a social media? So just help you learn a bit. Okay. Do you know the difference between media and social media? You hear a lot about social media. I know you talk about social media, right? Yeah. One is media and the other is social media. Do you know the difference? Okay, let me ask you a question. Is a radio that you listen to, is it social media or just media?
Media.
Media. Can I call a radio?
Media.
Okay, media. What about TV? Can I consider TV a social media?
No.
No, I think TV is not a social media.
Okay, okay. Bunrong, what about you?
I agree with her.
Okay, it's not social media. What about Facebook?
It is social media.
Social media. What about Twitter?
What is social media?
Social media. Okay. Instagram, lots of apps, lots of application you see. Yeah, I think I've learned that a social media is when you can interact, when you can communicate, people talk to you and you can, send back the message. So we actually interact one another in a society. Unlike TV, social media, people can, like, for example, I can show comment and people are listening to us. They can hear us. They can send us a message. So we can talk, we can, communicate to each other. But if you look at just normal media like TV, when people are talking on TV, can you talk to them? Can you send them a message? Can you really communicate with them?
No, we cannot.
We cannot, like just only one side, right? So that's just not considered as a social media, okay? And now the world is moving into social media, because people can see each other, people can talk to each other, listen to each other. If they are happy, they will like, they will share. If they are not happy, they don't. Maybe they don't comment or they just put some bad comment or remarks, So yeah, people can talk and interact. So that's a social media, okay? And speaking about social media, so yeah, let's talk about social media. What can it help you with your study? Do you think social media can help learners to learn? Like anybody can raise up your hand and you can share, you know. Can we students learn from social media? You can give us your experience. What social? Okay, let me hear from Bun Rong.
Well, I think social media also help us with English because some pages on Facebook has it's like help us with English by online on Zoom.
Okay.
Like just like that.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Sraylin, your turn.
Okay, for me, I think social media sometimes help us and sometimes it doesn't help us. Like they have advantage and they also have disadvantage. So for the advantage, if we are using it in a good way or just one advantage from it, so it's gonna be good. Like we can use social media to searching, to do a research, to find something more like news for ourselves, or like we can make our English improve also in the social media too. Yeah, and sometimes if we are doing if we don't want any advantage of it, we just make it the social media going worse. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Liz, do you have any comments about how students can benefit from social media?
Yes, for me, I think social media can like benefit us. Yeah, like when we can search. Yes, like Lynn said, we can search on it and we can find a new word that we not understand about it or want to research or want to learn something
Okay.
on social media.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, social media. You know, I use social media. Okay, you want to say something
Can you
else?
excuse
Sure,
me?
sure.
No. Can you excuse me? I have to go for a bit.
Okay, yes. All right. Yep. Okay, understand that. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you're back, you can just. Yep. Okay. Yeah. We just talk about social media. Yeah. If anybody need to go to the restroom, you can just let me know. Okay. I understand that. Okay. Yeah, we just talk about the benefits of using social media. For me, I use it for more making friends, you know, and it helps me stay connected with friends. And so, yeah, let me restate my question. How can we benefit from social media? Okay. While we are waiting for Mr. Bunrong to come back, Srili and Srilin, do you have any questions? No? Are you feeling tired right now?
No.
No, not yet. Okay, what time do you normally go to bed?
Okay, for me, actually, I'm going to bed earlier, like since my school start like last week because of the coronavirus just come back, so we stopped. And actually, because we also still have the online class, so I go to the bed at 10 o'clock. Like yeah.
Okay, 10 o'clock. Thank you. What about Srilis?
Oh, for me, actually, like when there's a lot of homework or sometimes there's the homework is less, so I go to bed at 10. But if there are a lot of homework, so I need to go to bed 11 o'clock.
Okay. What about Bunrong?
Well, I usually go to bed at 11.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a routine
Okay.
so I can manage my time.
Good. Oh wow, manage time. It's very good managing time. Okay ឥឡូវលោកគ្រូសូមនិយាយខ្មែរបន្តិចតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងការរៀនទាំងអស់គ្នាលោកគ្រូចង់ដឹងពីព្រោះការបទពិសោធន៍នៃការរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសប្រហែលជាយើងប្រើប្រាស់វិធីសាស្ត្រខុសៗគ្នានៅក្នុងការរៀនឥឡូវនេះគ្រូចង់ដឹងអំពី របៀបនៃការរៀនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាថាតើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានវិធីសាស្ត្រអីខ្លះនៅក្នុងការរៀនជាពិសេសភាសាអង់គ្លេសនៅនេះអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចរៀបជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសក៏បានដែរអូខេហើយបើសិនបើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាលំបាកកន្លែងណាយើងអាចនេះបាន I can help you អូខេអញ្ចឹងអាចប្រាប់គ្រូពីវិធីសាស្ត្រនៅក្នុងការរៀនរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា okay how do you learn your English well what in what ways what methods do you use to improve your English okay all right anybody want to go first okay Srilin
Okay. So I'm gonna sharing what my tips or like techniques that I use to improve my English or study English. Okay, so we already know that in English they separate it into 4 parts. They have speaking, listening, writing, and grammar. So right now I'm gonna telling you about speaking. So speaking, we actually used to do the debate and like it's always related to our pronunciation. Yeah, so for me, when I was grade 6, I have a lot like problem issues in pronunciation. I can't pronounce it well, so I really encourage you for this speaking part. You need to read more book and try to pronounce it well, or like you need to like complete the word, like say the word again and again, like 3 times, 4 times, something like that, and just make sure that you pronounce a very fluent and like fluent and clear word. Like for example, the word like Cambodia people always for the word car, they never say car, something like that. A very strong voice, something like that. They used to say like ka. So this pronunciation, like it's not really important, but if we can speaking like pronounce it well, so it's maybe more great. Yeah. For listening, we already know that this part we're using our ear to listen. Yeah. So maybe a lot of you guys feeling that listening is a very difficult part. I agree with that. Yeah, for me, I also have a problems and I face it a lot of time. Listening also a very different part in English. So because the speakers, they are sometimes if they are foreigner, they are talking too fast, like the speed is too fast. And for me, the speaking speed is too fast for me. Sometimes I can't get it. But when I getting to study more and deeper than I was young, and now I could listen and understand what they want to say and what they mean. And because like when you listen to any article in the listening part, you will find a lot and many words just coming out. Like in one in one article, you can like have like 4 words just pop up, and sometimes you just like shock there. And what is this word? And you can't understand it. So yeah, this one I really encourage you to read more book and try to remember the meanings of the word. Yeah. So let's move on to the writing. Writing, every part of this 4 English part, I really recommend you guys and really want to tell you guys that those 4 things are very important and very difficult. Yeah. So you need to try more and to get through it. So right now, let's move on to the writing. Yeah. Writing is like for me, it create not really difficult and not really too easy. Yeah, like in a medium for me, because writing we need to remember those words and write it down on the paper, or like we can write it down. Yeah, because writing we need to use our brain to remember and try to remember so we can get so we can remember, like we can write this word or like a lot of word. So let's move on. Grammar. Grammar is a very, very important thing for me. Till now, I really have problems and stuck with it. Yeah, till now, I can say that I have a lot of problems with grammar. We already know English grammar is not only one. Cambodia grammar is not like Khmer grammar is not have only one formula or form. There are a lot, and we use it in a very different way and different situation. So yeah, this grammar, the first thing of all, you need to remember the form and need to focus on it, like where you use it and where you don't need to use it, where you use, like for example, the past simple and present perfect, where do you use it and where we didn't use it. We need to figure out, like past simple, we need to make sure that this we use it when for example, like they give us a sentence and they give us a gaps to fill in. So we need to think, like in the sentence they are giving us a clue, so we need to feel like this is a past simple or present perfect. So yeah, if the sentence have they're putting the time expressions like yesterday, last week, so it is past perfect. No, not past perfect, it is simple past. But for example, like they have the for the present perfect, the about the grammar is for and sin, so you need to remember it, you need to things that where we use it, and you need to make sure yourself that you can use it in the correct form. Yeah, so that's all for my tips that I use to improve my English. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Let me hear from Mr. Bunrong, please.
Okay. How I learned English? Well, it because I used to read books and I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I also use subtitles as well. I don't have much techniques because I like to self-study than study at school. That's all.
Thank you. Very short. And Sreli, do you have anything to say?
For me, my tip to improve English, yeah, is one thing is try the best to focus on that lesson and try our best to grab the key lesson. So and try best to like កន្លែងណាយើងឆ្ងល់ or some we not sure, some place we not sure, we can ask teacher, like we don't try to ask someone that the place that we don't know or not sure about it. That just
អូខេឥឡូវលោកគ្រូនិយាយភាសាខ្មែរមួយអូខេលោកគ្រូធ្លាប់ចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទៅលើកូនលោកគ្រូគាត់អាយុទៅប្រហែល3ឆ្នាំជាងឯងគាត់អត់ទៅសាលាណាទាំងអស់ហើយគាត់បើក YouTube ហើយឥឡូវគាត់ចេះពាក្យច្រើនមែនតើ a lot of vocabulary ហើយលោកគ្រូ surprise មែនតើដែលថាក្មេងគ្នាទៅអាយុ3ឆ្នាំគ្នាអត់ចូលប៉ុន្តែគ្នាតាមរយៈការមើលហើយគ្នាចាប់ផ្ដើមរៀននិយាយតាមហើយល្អដែរដែល kid program គឺគេ control នៅ words នៅអីចឹងណាលោកគ្រូមានសំណួរមួយសួរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាលោកគ្រូតែងតែចាប់អារម្មណ៍ឃើញក្មេងៗគ្នាយើងខ្លះយើងរៀនហើយពេលខ្លះយើងប្រើពាក្យរៀងអត់សូវល្អណាពាក្យ vocab មួយចំនួនដែលវានៅក្នុង society គេដូចអត់សូវ accepted ណាហើយគាត់ស្ដាប់ទៅរឿង sound cool, you know. I don't have to tell you what those words are, okay? Do you think it really sound cool at all to you? Like some words, like I believe those words are from movie, from what we see some other, or maybe we copy from friends. Do you think that really sound cool or no?
For me, I think the sound is not cool.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
For me, I think this it doesn't sound cool here, like the same as my sister.
Okay. I know Bunrong is very gentleman. Bunrong.
Yeah, I agree with them, but I still use it, by the way. I only use it when I'm mad.
Yeah, mad. You mean angry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know, in our society, we want to pay respect to people, right? We want to give respect to other. We want to make friends. Some people don't like words we say, don't like what we say. Most people want to be respected. I think some words do not show respect. So I encourage you to be careful about words we say, word we use when we communicate with our friends. And if we hear some words that are bad, okay, I encourage you to help, your friends. Do not blame them, but help them say, hey, maybe there are better way of saying or better words of saying, because we all want to be respectful to others, okay? All right, be selective about words we say, what we use, because ភាសាអង់គ្លេសវាជាភាសាទី2របស់យើងឯងអញ្ចឹងគ្រូលើកទឹកចិត្តថាមានវគ្គសព្ទមួយចំនួនដែលយើងគួរប្រើវគ្គសព្ទមួយចំនួនដែលយើងរៀនប្រុងប្រយ័ត្នក្នុងការប្រើឥឡូវហ្នឹងយើងនៅក្មេងនៅឡើយខ្លាចកន្លងទៅមុខទៀតពេលខ្លះមនុស្សអាចឆ្លោះគ្នាដោយសារភាសាដែលយើងប្រើលោកគ្រូធ្លាប់ឃើញគេទាស់គ្នាមានហិង្សាលើគ្នាដោយសារពាក្យសម្ដីដែលយើងប្រើហើយពេលខ្លះវាបង្កទៅជាទម្លាប់របស់យើងដែលយើងមានកាលពីក្មេងយើងអត់ប្រុងប្រយ័ត្នអាចទម្លាប់ដែលយើងអត់ control ពេលដែលយើងទៅពេលខាងមុខទៅវាធ្វើឲ្យយើងមានគេហៅថាជួបឧបសគ្គឬក៏បញ្ហាវិញ okay so that's part of my suggestion okay any questions before I move on to the next question we still have 15 more minutes I know you look tired you may want to go to sleep after this
Okay. I have one question,
Sure.
because as we see, you're the English teachers now, and we want you to share your experiences when you were a student, like an English student like us. Like, what is your tip or your techniques to study English well?
Sure, thank you very much, Sterling. That is a good question. Bundong, is that a question that you want to hear me answering also?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Well, when I was your age, I could not speak English at all, and I was a bad student. I made noises in class. I disturbed other students. Okay, and then I came to church, and then I met Christian friends, and they loved me. They invited me to church. They told me about how to be a good boy, how to be a good student, and then I started to pay more attention, okay, in class. I had not been paid much attention in class, but after people told me how important it was to get education, then I started to change my life. I started to change the way I learn. So I started to pay more attention in class. I have my note. I wrote, any interesting phrases I wrote down, and I read just like most of you, all of you. I read, and I practice. I practice with people. I talk, and I was Ian មែនតើលោកគ្រូរៀន Ian មែនតើ Ian អត់ចង់និយាយទេលោកគ្រូចាំពេលមួយចុះទៅលើខាងលើកាលហ្នឹងរៀននៅជាន់លើហើយចុះមកក្រោមពេលឃើញបរទេសគ្រូមានមិត្តភ័ក្តិគ្រូថាអ្នកណាគេហ៊ាននិយាយ hello ទៅកាន់បរទេសម្នាក់នេះអ្នកនឹងឈ្នះអញ្ចឹងដល់ពេលគ្រូដើរចុះមកក្រោមមកគ្រូឃើញបរទេសគ្រូនិយាយថា hello ហើយគ្រូប្រយហើយពេលហ្នឹងគ្រូថាអូឈ្នះហើយ yeah I won but what I wanted to say is be courageous be brave យើងប្រើហើយ man sometimes we are shy we are in when we talk we speak I think the best way to improve your speaking skill is to speak, right? Practice. I practice. I read, I practice, and challenge yourself. To talk with English-speaking people, and so yeah. And one more thing that I think is important. Soldiers, right? The Hien, when they go to some Morapum, they have guns, they have bomb, they have this, they have that, they have all the tools they need. The same thing as learners. I have notebook, I have pen. គ្នាយើងខ្លះរៀនភាសាសូម្បីតែសម្ភារៈដែលយើងមានក៏អត់គ្រប់គ្រាន់ដែរយើងខ្វះនេះខ្វះនោះយើងអត់មាននេះអត់មាននោះឬក៏យើងអត់ឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើរបស់ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយចំណុចមួយទៀតដែលគ្រូចង់ប្រាប់គឺការឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើអ្វីដែលសាមញ្ញ start to value something that is simple ការជំនាន់គ្រូមានសិស្សជាច្រើនគេអត់ឲ្យតម្លៃនៅលើអារៀន sound e, u, a. គេថា oh that is not important, that is not important អត់សំខាន់ទេ ដូចស្រី Lin talk earlier, you talk about pronunciation. You know, I have been teaching English over 10 years. Even though I'm not the best speaker, I still make mistakes. But I like to encourage my students to pronounce correctly, to say words in a correct way and with pronunciation, because that help others to understand us easily. So យើងឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើអ្វីដែលតូចអ្វីដែលវាសាមញ្ញ basic ខ្ញុំព្រឹកមិញល្ងាចមិញគ្រូបង្រៀនជនជាតិចិន I taught a Chinese student ខ្ញុំបង្រៀនជនជាតិចិនម្នាក់ពេលដែលខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមបង្រៀន sound នៃ alphabet vowel sound គាត់ថាគាត់និយាយចិនដាក់ខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំព្យាយាមប្រែគាត់និយាយគាត់ថា oh that's easy sound ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែពួកគាត់និយាយអត់ច្បាស់ទេគាត់និយាយអង់គ្លេសមកខ្ញុំថាអត់ច្បាស់ទេហេតុអ្វីបានជាគាត់អត់ព្យាយាមនិយាយអាសាមញ្ញហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងណាចូលខ្ញុំប្រឹងនិយាយបកប្រែគាត់ថា no it is important, it's simple but it is important អញ្ចឹងយល់អ្វីដែលលោកគ្រូនិយាយថាយើងមាន note យើងមាន bit យើងមានអីហើយតបមកយើងមាននៅយើងឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើអ្វីដែលវា simple okay អញ្ចឹង starting to value what is simple okay listening to your teacher okay doing your homework do everything in English you can watch I watch English speaking movies and I listen to English music you know so that also helped me so surround yourself with people who speak English you will improve it faster okay I hope I answered to some of your question and you know people can have different ways of learning អ្នកខ្លះរៀនតាមរបៀបផ្សេងអ្នកខ្លះរៀនតាមអានតាមស្ដាប់តាមការនិយាយបាទយើងប្រឡូកយើងជ្រមុជឲ្យខ្លាំងទៅយើងនឹងokay I think I talk too much I better let you guys talk okay គ្រូគួរតែឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានិយាយវិញល្អជាងឥឡូវlet me see ឧបសគ្គម្ដងជួបឧបសគ្គអីខ្លះការរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសតោះអាច you can choose to speak Khmer or you can speak in English ឧបសគ្គអីខ្លះនៅក្នុងការរៀនភាសាWho wanna go first? What are some of the challenges that you are facing when you're learning a foreign language? Anybody? Your mic or mute? Okay. Oh, Srilin?
Okay, me. Okay, well,
Srilin,
for
you have 2
me,
minutes,
till
okay?
now,
2 minutes or 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, till now, I have met a lot of problems in English, especially grammar. I can't even remember all the forms, and I can't use it properly. Like, I'm very confusing in using all those grammar forms. So yeah, I got a lot of mistakes till now. Yeah, that was my challenges and the problem I have been facing a lot of time till now.
Thank you, Pun Rong. Thank you.
Okay, well, when I was learning English, some of the challenges I faced are speaking and listening. Especially speaking, I just feel shy when I speak, even right now. And this is my first time I talk and staring at the camera. And for the listening, sometimes the way people speak is really fast that I cannot catch up with them. That's all.
Yep, understand. Srilin?
Okay, for me, the challenge that I face while I study is grammar, like spelling, yeah, and one more is listening. Well, the grammar, why I said that is my challenge because like there's many forms you need to remember, yeah, and like it like similar, so I confusing a lot, like past simple, present simple, yeah, I confusing a lot. And about listening, when I listen to foreign speaking, I always like get a new word that I not understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for sharing some of the challenges that you are facing ជួបទុកលំបាកយើងត្រូវតែរៀនលោកគ្រូនិយាយពាក្យមួយគេថាពេលខ្លះយើងរៀនមិនចេះមកពីយើងមិនចេះរៀនអញ្ចឹងការពេលខ្លះយើងត្រូវរកប្រាជ្ញារករបៀបរៀនគេមានរបៀបរៀនច្រើនទាំងអស់គ្នាទេអ្នកទី8ទី9គ្នាយើងដែលលើពាក្យគេថាសៀមសัตว์បាត់ឆ្នាំងធំហ៎អត់ដែលលឺណាគេថាខេត្តទាំង5ដែលជុំវិញបឹងទន្លេសាបអង្គុយទិញគេអត់ចាំទេប៉ុន្តែគេឆ្លាតមែនតើគេប្រើពាក្យសៀមសัตว์បាត់ឆ្នាំងធំសៀមរៀបសัตว์ពូសัตว์ឆ្នាំងកំពុងឆ្នាំងធំនិយាយចប់គេបង្កើតនៅ clear ខ្លឹមណាមួយដែលយើងអាចចងចាំបានអញ្ចឹងធ្វើឲ្យយើងអាចនេះការរៀនក៏ដូចគ្នាដែរខ្លះគឺយើងរៀនចាំអ្នកខ្លះរៀនចេះស្គាល់ពាក្យរៀនចាំហ៎រៀនចាំអានេះការយល់ឃើញផងលោកគ្រូគាត់ថាអ្នកខ្លះទិញ2ម្ដង2 2ដង4 2 3ដង6 2 4ដង5គាត់ចាំអាហ្នឹង memory base យើងចាំដល់ពេលយើងចាំអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងដឹងតែ2ម្ដង2 2ដង4 2 3បងបើគេធាក់តែមួយជើងយើងភ្លេចតែមកហើយយើង memory base អាហ្នឹងការរៀនបែប memory base ក៏ប៉ុន្តែមួយទៀតគេហៅថារៀនចាំគេថារៀនចាក់សំទោសរៀនចេះវិញចេះមានន័យថាចេះ2ម្ដង2 2ដង4 2 3ដងគាត់អត់ដឹងអីទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់ដឹងថាបើ2 3ដងគឺមានន័យថាគាត់ចេះ2និង2គឺ4ហើយបើ2 3ដងគាត់យកអា2ទៀតបូកជាមួយនឹងអានេះទៅគឺគាត់ឃើញតែ2 3ដងគាត់អត់ចាំ2 3ដងប្រហែលទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់ចេះយកអាហ្នឹងយកទៅបូកចូលគ្នាទៅគាត់ឃើញហ្មងអញ្ចឹងការរៀនគឺវាមានគេហៅថាការចាំហើយនិងការចេះអញ្ចឹងមួយយើងរៀនតាមបែប memory អញ្ចឹងពិភពលោកបច្ចុប្បន្នលោកគ្រូលើកទឹកចិត្តឲ្យទាំងអស់គ្នារៀនទាំងចាំហើយយើងរៀនទាំងចេះទៀតហើយយើងរៀនឲ្យមានគេហៅថា critical thinking រៀនចេះសួរសំណួរឲ្យបានច្រើនរៀន just challenge ask question okay លោកគ្រូរបៀបគ្រូអាចខុសពីរបៀបអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្អីក៏ដោយដែលយើងឃើញនៅជុំវិញខ្លួនយើងបើយើងអាចរៀនបាន take it okay អញ្ចឹងthat's យើងនិយាយពីគេមិននិយាយអំពីទៅដល់កន្លែងចំណុចនៃការរៀនចេះរៀនចាំហ្នឹងណា Okay now back to the hobbies I saw Mr. Bunrong you did a vlog right and I think it was like about helping people to smile okay yeah I love people smiling you know លោកគ្រូក៏នៅជំនាន់ Bunrong អត់ចូលចិត្ត smile ទេគ្រូចេះប្រែក្រោយមកជាញឹមSo Bunrong, I think it's very unique of you. You trying to help people to smile. You created video, and I know you do a lot of selfie. You take video, and then in the morning before you went on the trip with your family, you say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna create this video." You know, I follow that, and it's great. You know, you're trying to help people. So what was the purpose, and why did you do that? Tell us about your vlog.
Well, I just want to document my journey from day to day. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, do you know vlog, right? Vlog. Yeah, you hear a lot of vlog, right? គ្នាយើងធ្លាប់លើពាក្យ vlog ហើយនិង blog គេមាន blog ចាំមើលគ្រូទៅសេឲ្យពាក្យ vlog ហើយនឹង blog អូខេគេមានពាក្យគេចាំមើលលោកគ្រូទៅសេឲ្យគេមាន blog ជាមួយនឹង vlog អូខេមើលគ្រូ save ហើយនឹងគ្រូដាក់បង្ហាញអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានេះឃើញពីរហ្នឹងហ៎ blog ហើយនឹង vlog អូខេពាក្យ blog កាលពីមុនមនុស្សគេមាន blog ច្រើនអូអ្នកឯងមាន blog ហ៎គេថាអូបើអ្នកឯងចូលចិត្តនេះអីអ្នកឯងសរសេរនៅក្នុង blog ទៅចឹងខ្ញុំជាឆ្លោះសេអា blog នឹងក្រោយមកក៏មានចំនួនមួយទៀតចូលមកដល់ក្មេងៗចំនួនក្រោយខ្ញុំឃើញគាត់មានពាក្យ vlog okay V នឹង stands for what can anybody tell me yeah
Video.
Okay do you agree Bunrong do you think V stands for video
Yes.
okay Lynn Srili do you agree that vlog
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Okay លោកគ្រូអត់ចូលលំអិតជាមួយនឹងពាក្យពីរហ្នឹងទេប៉ុន្តែលោកគ្រូចង់ប្រាប់នៅខ្លឹមសារនៃពាក្យពីរហ្នឹង blog គឺជាតាក់ទងមួយការសរសេរច្រើនសម័យមុនមនុស្សគឺគេអាននៅ blog មានន័យថាគេទៅសេអត្ថបទគេដាក់នៅក្នុង blog គេហើយមនុស្សគេអានច្រើនអញ្ចឹងសម័យមុនគឺជាសម័យមនុស្សអានសម័យនេះគឺមនុស្សមូរៀងទៅកាន់ vlog មានន័យថាគេបង្កើតវីដេអូឲ្យមនុស្សមើលម្ដងយល់ឲ្យលោកគ្រូនិយាយអញ្ចឹងគឺគេចូលចិត្ត watch គឺមនុស្សចាប់ផ្ដើម watch ច្រើនជាងអាន ចំនួនសិតតែខុសៗគ្នាលោកគ្រូលើកទឹកចិត្តឲ្យទាំងពីរយើងចង់ទំនោរទៅរកមួយណាក៏បានដែរក៏ប៉ុន្តែលោកគ្រូនៅតែលើកទឹកចិត្តថាអ្នកចូលចិត្តអីធ្វើនឹង what you like to do it okay if you like vlog ហើយនៅស្រុកគេមិនមែនគ្រប់គ្នាសិតចូលចិត្តសរសេរទាំងអស់ហើយគេចូលចិត្តបង្កើតវីដេអូខ្លីៗគេ do something about it អញ្ចឹងពេលខ្លះខ្ញុំឃើញអ្វីដែលយើង copy ពីលោកខាងលិចមកពេលខ្លះយើងអត់យល់ហេតុផលដែលគេធ្វើទេអញ្ចឹងពេលខ្លះកាលណាដែលយើង adopt ខុសវាអាចវាទៅជាមានបញ្ហាវិញអញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវខ្ញុំអត់ចង់និយាយវែងឆ្ងាយអំពី prank អំពីអីឥឡូវឃើញយុវជនគាត់ធ្វើ prank ធ្វើអីច្រើនយើងសើចយើងធ្វើនេះធ្វើនោះក៏ប៉ុន្តែពេលខ្លះយើងអត់ដែលសូវយល់ហេតុផលហេតុអីក៏លោកខាងលិចគេធ្វើហេតុអីក៏យើង copy យកមកធ្វើយើង do នៅក្នុង generation របស់យើងអីចឹងទៅគេមាន Cambodian idol គេមាន American idol គេមាន Cambodian talent គេមានអីច្រើនហើយភាគច្រើន those idea គឺយើង copy from ពីខាងក្រៅមកទេក៏ប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់ដែលសួរសំណួរមួយថា why okay ចឹងគ្រូចង់រំលឹកទៅអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាថាវាសំខាន់ is important ពេលខ្លះយើងទៅរៀនសួរ why ចឹងបានលោកគ្រូសួរប៊ុនរងថា why do you create that video you know why ហើយសំណួរពេលខ្លះទៀតគឺយើងត្រូវឆ្លើយថា how របៀបណា how do you learn English well ឃើញទេចឹង how why how okay មានសំណួរជាច្រើនដែលយើងរៀនសួរវានឹង help you a lot what can I do to improve my English right how can I improve my English okay why do I need to learn English you know ចឹង a lot of question ហើយលោកគ្រូដឹងថាពេលខ្លះនៅក្នុងសង្គមយើងមិនមែនគ្រប់គ្នាចង់ឲ្យយើងដឹង how ចង់ឲ្យយើងដឹង why ទាំងអស់ហើយបើដឹងគេបាត់បង់អាជីពផងគេហើយ you understand I can tell you later more all about this but anyway learn how to ask the right question how why so yeah what those are questions that are important in our life so before you create something you do something ask yourself why do I do it why that help you I think those questions is important for example right now why did I invite all of you to come to this online talk why do I do that because I want to help you build confidence in public we make mistakes I make mistakes even though I've been learning English more than you do but I still make mistakes so I have a reason I have the purpose to start this program okay ចឹងលោកគ្រូមានហេតុផល okay ហើយរបៀបលោកគ្រូប្រើប្រព័ន្ធអីទាំងអស់នេះទៅដើម្បីជួយយើងឲ្យបានរៀនហើយនឹងនិយាយជាសាធារណៈ okay I think if we have any audience who have any questions សម្រាប់គ្នាយើងណាកំពុងមើលហើយមានសំណួរអីចង់សួរបងប្អូននៅទីនេះងួយគេឥឡូវហ្នឹង you have any question you can drop question គ្នាយើងគឺមាន comment ច្រើនដែរបាទ good Khmer barber អ្នកបងបាទគាត់គឺជាម្ចាស់ហាងបាទ very high class បាទខ្ញុំហៅគាត់ high class barber shop but hello teacher wow I think they are brave and I want to brave ខ្ញុំសំទោសណាបងខ្ញុំ show comment បងនៅលើ screen ឲ្យពួកគាត់បាននេះហើយអញ្ចឹងមានគេស្ដាប់យើងហើយវីដេអូរបស់យើងគឺ being recorded and it stays on my page it's called រៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសវងស្រីវឌ្ឍនៈ and you can watch it later you can share it if you want to so yeah មានកូនសិស្សលោកគ្រូដែរពួកគាត់អ្នកខ្លះសិតតាជានិស្សិតអស់ហើយខានឃើញគ្នាចង់មួយឆ្នាំជាងហើយអ្នកខ្លះបាទ okay all right so yeah these are some of the comments I think there's some other good comments as well here okay Bunrong Sreli and Srelin would you like to say something I give you 1 minute each if you can say something to your friends and family so who want to say first I know you look tired so what about Bunrong what about you any words that you would like to tell your friends and family just make sure you don't lock the door let me help get me in I know you're not in your room now okay
all right guys this is the end of our meeting I would like to say thank you for your time spending your time watching us talking about learning English thank you
Thanks, Bunrong. Okay. What about Sraylin?
I would like to say thank you for you guys that you have been spend your time to watching us. That our topic about learning English, and I wish you could improve your English well. Yeah, and I really thank you for your time, and I'm happy to came and share about my experience. Thank you.
Yeah, for me, I'm so thank you for you spending your time. Yeah, for us and let us to show our experience about our when we study English. And I want to tell you that don't give up. Like when we want to study in English language, yes, don't give up, but try your best. Yes, that's it.
Wow wow និយាយតាមត្រង់ទៅពូពិតជារំភើបឃើញក្មួយៗមានភាពក្លាហានហើយអត់ដឹងថាការជជែករបស់យើងចិត្ត1ម៉ោងជាងនេះក្មួយៗបានរៀនអីខ្លះហើយភ័យយ៉ាងម៉េចខ្លះ អញ្ចឹងបន្តិចទៀតពូនឹង end នៅ broadcasting ហើយពូពិតជាម្ដងទៀតអរគុណសម្រាប់ការចូលរួមពីមិត្តភ័ក្តិដូចជាបងប្អូនហើយនឹងអរគុណសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលគាត់ comment បាទសម្រាប់កម្មវិធីដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើនេះវា very informal វាសាមញ្ញហើយបាទ background អីហ្នឹងយើងធ្វើគ្រាន់តែបាទជាពិសេសគឺដើម្បីឲ្យបងប្អូនក៏ដូចជាអ្នកដែលចូលរួមគាត់បានរៀនបានស្ដាប់បានឮហើយយើងដឹងថារដូវ COVID នេះការសិក្សារបស់យើង up and on បាទម្ដងបិទម្ដងបើកថាយើងការពារកុំឲ្យមានការឆ្លងទៅកាន់សហគមន៍អីចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងការរៀនសូត្រអីវារៀងឆ្ងាយវារៀងនេះដែរអញ្ចឹងស្វមឲ្យហើយទៅគឺយើងប្រើ technology ដើម្បី talk ទៅកាន់ពិភពលោក talk ជាមួយគ្នា បាទហ្នឹងហើយជាចុងក្រោយលោកគ្រូពិតជាជូនពរបងប្អូនទាំងក្មួយៗដូចជាបងប្អូនអ្នកដែលកំពុងតែស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់ណាខិតខំតស៊ូជាមួយនឹងការរៀនសូត្រហើយពាក្យថាខំនេះវាមិនមានអីអ្វីដែលស្រួលទេធម្មតាយើងជួបការលំបាកប៉ុន្តែយើងពុះពៀខ្ញុំជឿថាយើងនឹងចាប់ដើមឃើញនៅពន្លឺហើយសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំបានលះបង់ជាច្រើនដាក់ទុនជាមួយនឹងការអប់រំទោះបីពីមុនខ្ញុំមិនបានឲ្យតម្លៃលើការអប់រំមិនដែរពេលណាដែលយើងឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើការលំបាកទៅលើការរៀនសូត្រនោះវានឹងផ្ដល់ប្រយោជន៍ឲ្យយើងវិញនៅពេលខាងមុខ Okay thank you Bunrong very much and thank you Sraylin and Srili for joining this online talk I appreciate and again you guys are amazing okay all the best and you have a good sleep okay and we will meet up again okay we will get another topic and then we can talk all right I love you guys okay thanks everyone bye now
Bye.
good night